Let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, standing with head trainer Roberto Garcia, wearing black with red. From Tijuana, Baja California Norte, Mexico, the three-time champion of the world, El Tornado de Tijuana, Antonio Margarito. Fighting out of the red corner, standing with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white with gold. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, the seven-time champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao!
Play Olympia, y buena suerte, touch him up, let's have a great fight.
Already it has been a tumultuous evening in Cowboy Stadium. Margarito's hand-wrapping exercise was believed they saw, and were taking an ephedra based to the Texas State Commission. The Athletic Commission had taken a banned substance and ever considered not entering on in training. Go to the body, and Emmanuel Stewart
I see this
at an angle robs you up. So he brings himself down to him a little bit.
Well, I'm a very good move.
People expected to see was Antonio Margarito standing in the ring and boxing with Manny Pacquiao.
He's to try to catch. But other than that, the physical side seems
to bring Margarito's arms and head down.
Fighting.
Margarito has thrown almost equally jabs in the fighting report. Pacquiao with the
jabs of Margarito's too.
We're fairly even. Pacquiao was 16 out of 63. Margarito 13
seems
out.
To be becoming known from Margarito.
Antonio Margarito in round one. But he has had trouble getting rolling in some of his fights, notably the Paul Williams. Stand in the middle of the ring and box with Manny Pacquiao. Has not tried to Laurence Cole. He's the same.
Margarito has landed not only some shots, he landed a headbutt followed by a right from a big man.
This fight, as I see right here.
Yeah, and so he rallies. Still, the loss up could be a factor in the fight. Pacquiao beginning to focus a little.
When he fought Cotto.
I mean, you're not supposed to be on the ropes again.
I keep saying size, but
that was the first time that Pacquiao found his body. And if there was one back on the ropes, never.
And a little bit more with some of the great Mexican fights south of lightweight.
Right hook too, as Marty gets close.
This is why the U.S. factor and
delectable experience, perhaps, for power punches inside. Bang this guy around.
Yeah, looked vulnerable.
For him, an unfamiliar fighting, boxing with his hands up. What? Look, despite the vaunted Pacquiao power, not Margarito, they're just. Corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. To press the action, Pacquiao hits him flush with a big.
It does with a clean shot, but in the mid, I still see that the waiting to back, and difference in moving side to.
One thing Pacquiao is that Margarito's gloves are set. A little distance between himself and Margarito in CompuBox numbers. That was a
Jim, he steps to the side. The guy ain't there. You know, listen, Pacquiao doesn't win Pacquiao.
Yeah, I think Margarito, I haven't seen around. I thought, oh, maybe.
No, I give all 3 rounds up to the distance. In case he gets a knockout, fine. But he's got to be. But
I think you're looking to interpret a Jerry Olaya power. He under his right eye, so Pacquiao can do that.
Saying that Pacquiao's not sorry.
Indeed, and Pacquiao's beginning with almost every punch.
Is Pacquiao maybe faster than Mosley, but he's strong. And
he's beating Margarito up in this round.
With a body punch, I think, and everything.
Has never stopped punching like he means it.
Most of the fighters today, they punch at the target. Very seldom do they penetrate. But it seemed like that one body punch.
All around for Pacquiao, who landed 43 of 62. That Margarito is a bit. Manny's output landed on Antonio Margarito in a single round.
Pacquiao doesn't this.
I think he's the most boxing, Emmanuel. Even has the ability to adjust the punch in mid-arc.
Yeah.
Margarito going to the body against the rope. Moment that Margarito actually made it look for a moment like his fight against Cotto. And here comes
Always.
Incidentally, guys, I mentioned CompuBox saying jolted Margarito with a left hand there.
Pacquiao's fighting spirit is something to behold.
And you know, he always is against him because if you get from.
When Pacquiao's trainer Freddie Roach was asked about here for Margarito, he said, look, he goes up to 180.
And Margarito takes advantage.
On his punches, did he?
That's right. Found all at this stage.
He had
have changed the fight, but at least he was fighting with better.
Southpaw. It wasn't a left hook, left cross, but the bottom line in place. Pacquiao staggering Margarito momentarily there. Big right hook.
6th.
18 out of 60, who at the height of his career a few years ago, you punch out brand new style as he's doing. And when you start to get hit hard by some from side to side.
Because
no way, just too much side to side.
Try to move into Margarito's eye. That didn't work, and beat him up that way.
To watch Manny Pacquiao Cotto. Afterward, I asked him what was most impressive. He said, easy, the footwork. Places so fast.
And have punch the footwork. He can move and punch that he's in.
It appears to me.
But he's some bigger than others, but he's winning all of them.
Now Margarito and Manny finally is able to dodge away as he's tasted for a moment the advantage of having Pacquiao against the. This is Pacquiao's nightmare.
Harold Letterman, Manny Pacquiao going back and forth zone. And Jim, the one thing we can't measure on that swollen eye.
Comparative rounds, I thought Manny
to get trapped in that fight. Pacquiao loves a good scrap.
I think it might be Bob Arum, but the bottom line is
power, everything. Ownership here
in a history
called a natural. Been getting the best out of him, but he is a.
Well, I'll say this: I've covered boxing for 24, and I covered Ray Leonard from, and this is the best offense I've ever seen.
He does it all and fights everybody. That's what I like.
His enormous size.
Possibly going to 12-round decision only because of my strictly a Pacquiao show.
No, if I had a prediction, it was going to win a unanimous decision, and there'd be a lot of nervous moments.
I thought Pacquiao would stop.
You may be on target.
Or arms pretty well in spite of his face looks.
Margarito's hanging in. Box numbers in round 7. Pacquiao 45 of 104. Margarito throws an uppercut from 2. Might counter him and knock him out.
All that time, and he penetrated.
A terrific, world-class, one-handed fighter. Margarito banging him against the ropes here, trying to get to Pacquiao's body. That could change the fight. Pacquiao fighting back ropes.
And here comes
and he bangs Margarito on the bad eye. On that badly bruised, hits him again with the left. Margarito nods at him. Pacquiao hits him absolutely.
You know, I've trained in the gym with Margarito, and what he trains himself to fight this very strong going. Because that's his biggest.
And he's blocking some of the punches. 85-pound man who outweighed tonight.
And speaking of redemption for Margarito, so far this has been a measure because he's never stopped fighting his fight in spite of a.
Breaking Manny Pacquiao up, did Miguel Cotto.
I talked to Miguel earlier today. Miguel said, as I was telling him, I thought that Pacquiao had to edge. He said, Emmanuel, he may have edge, but it's going to be a hard fight.
What a fight. Power shots in the 8th round. Pacquiao landed
almost as much as Margarito.
That the 30 are the most anybody's ever landed against rear. He took the most punches he's ever taken in one round from a gut.
It's a size factor. If it wasn't big, almost 20 pounds, but Will Robinson down.
After having won the Fed ready, he ran out of a man.
Seferino.
Well, he got a draw.
Yeah, because a bigger man can absorb a little better than a smaller guy, but a regular 100, I think Manny would have.
And Smart's
phenomenally.
And he can continue to do this. He'll win the fight fairly easy, but, you know.
Was maybe this point.
Unless somebody wants to stick because of that right eye.
As I said, that Pacquiao landed knockout-style hooks. Margarito, you saw in that replay, when he gets hit, it flaps.
He's been really aggressive.
A lot of fun arguing with each other about Manny Pacquiao's greatest performance, most impressive feat. What was his 15 pounds bigger than himself? Touching him up, ruining his face the way he is. This will be in the discussion.
Well, Margarito's 17 pounds. Pacquiao's moved up 17 pounds.
Right. On Margarito, Freddie Roach got a commission to make Margarito shave off the beard, which probably they would have done. Not there. I want to use it as a target.
He's putting it on Margarito right now.
Manny. Another perfect right hook. Tattooing Margarito.
Well, physically fatigued both. Right hook.
That's
What a
He
jab.
never
He's
saw
ready
it
to
right
go.
hook. He didn't see it coming.
Another 30 seconds.
He may get out of this round, but I think it's a good chance. Jab, right uppercut, straight left through the center, complete.
Left cross.
Another measure of redemption for Margarito. He has a ton of. He could have gotten out of this fight a million fighting. It is a show for the fans, rather. Look at me, I'm tough. He really hopelessly behind and getting
No hit. The referee, there's no hit.
asking him to stop the fight at this point of me. Landed it.
Said Cole.
I think
How much pun did it take?
The referee-
That's what he's saying to Cole.
Doing a good job, I think. It's right to get. Because as long as the guy's punching back, the referee has the way I'm afraid to stop.
Manuel, he's rearranging Margarito's face.
The issue is not Margarito's eye at this moment, it's his brain. How many?
Hero snap.
If the referee stopped, it wouldn't be any complaint, but I just don't think he's going to stop it as state goes.
And looks at Laurence Cole.
It's a solid.
Reminds me of Roy Jones against Bryant. Corner asked if he wanted the fight stopped. He said no. Wanted the fight to the finish. But it's not doing Margarito any good to take the number of shots he's taking now. 9 of 23 in the 10th. Pacquiao landed 51 of it. One more round. Max, wonder whether Pacquiao.
Joe Calzaghe seemingly was doing that with Roy Jones in the later rounds, too.
And Pacquiao's pulling his punches now. Isn't necessary.
Was watching this thinking, really felt the time was right. He noticed Hagler took the fight.
To say because he's fighting such different guys. There's some Manny energy. Look, Lear, who's still dominant, but the fighter. This is Manny Icon, Manny Pacquiao, the citizen of the world. That's the man. And we're done. Decision victory. 108. That's a shutout.
All three to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of Sarangani Province, Philippines, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Career. His 13th consecutive win in this the late stages of his career. His 5th consecutive